How to burn fat that is stored. Everyone needs his or her body to burn off extra fat. This is not achieved quickly, however. In preparation for lean periods, the body is conditioned to store fat, so it burns the food you consume first instead of burning the stored fat. The body only keeps storing fat without burning it off, because you are not likely to suffer from food deficiency or malnutrition in the near future. You must take action to burn accumulated fat, since it is the only way to get rid of your body's current fat. Here are several strategies for how stored fat can be burned. 1. Longer workout. When it comes to what forces the body to start burning stored fat, there are various schools of thought. The most common one is focused on research that suggests that the body only begins to burn fat after you have been exercising for 30 minutes. This is because, for the first 29 minutes, the body extracts energy from recently eaten food. It begins burning accumulated fat only then. This is a good encouragement to exercise after the 30-minute mark. When you start, it's so much easier to continue exercising than to get off the couch to work out first. Another school of thinking, beginning with low intensity, and slowly progressing to moderate and high intensity workouts, in the debate to burn fat advocate. For beginners who let their bodies get used to working out, this is good. The level is elevated after several minutes so that you push the limits of your body a little further. Different from the previous school of thinking. This does not define only the amount of time that the intensity is raised. The previous one, for instance, would recommend running more than 30 minutes at a single pace on a treadmill, while the new one would propose that the speed be increased every 5 to 15 minutes. Latest advocates have been popularizing high-intensity interval training, promising to burn accumulated fat rapidly. Each has gained a lot of followers because the workouts can be as short as 5 minutes, which is appealing to those who don't want to take too much time out of their training. HIIT advocates state that the effectiveness of the exercise is improved by interspersing low or medium intensity with high-intensity movements. However, HAHA might not be ideal for people with weak hearts, so make sure you consult your doctor before beginning any sort of exercise. To have fewer carbohydrates to eat. Advocates of low-carb diets swear that the most effective way to burn stored fat is this type of diet. Carbohydrates are the food which the body burns for fuel. The body will begin to burn the fat instead of the stored fat if you continue to eat carbohydrates. Therefore, it is suggested that you consume fewer carbohydrates to force the body to burn stored fat. You can, however, consume more foods of other kinds, such as fats and proteins. Otherwise, when you note that you eat less food, your metabolism will slow down and continue to preserve the energy reserves, which is the opposite result of what you want. Eating fewer carbohydrates means, among other things, eliminating or reducing the intake of sugar, pasta, bread, and alcohol. Remember that fruits have sugar as well, but as they are nutrient-rich, you should keep these in your diet. Before eliminating certain food groups from your diet entirely, you can also turn to brown carbs, such as brown rice and wheat bread. Fitness experts may not agree on how to burn stored fat, but they all agree that whether an intensity or a length of time, a person has to exercise more. Individuals agree on consuming fewer carbohydrates when it comes to dieting, but differ on whether to consume more fats or more proteins. Check with your doctor's personal trainer and nutritionist to find out what suits you best.